Good morning. Dude, I swear, she was waiting for me. I wasn't even going here, going to set up, and she was already sitting here 20 minutes ago. I don't know, I don't know what to do with it, but I guess I'll just bang her. Hello, how are we doing? Oh no, I didn't turn on music. Again, when will I learn? All right. Um, Winston is still in the mood, so let's be careful. I need to do something about this plant. There's like earth all over the living room. Can I sit as well, or am I going to stand? I guess I'm going to stand for a little bit. Um, so I guess I'm going to put tinfoil in this potted plant, this one, tonight because if he falls under it, I am in so much. Well, he is in so much trouble, and I will never forgive myself, and it will just be drama. 'Tis the season, but not literally, please. So, I've had a morning. He's really in such a mood. Luckily, he's currently looking at the burbs. There's tiny little burbs in the front of the house. But please excuse me because I am so tired. I'm so tired. He's kept us up basically the entire week at night. But then, for one, because I get up at 5 pretty much every day, I'm used to it, so I kind of wake up. But I wanted to sleep in every single day today just to catch up a little bit. He won't have it. He won't freaking have it. So I'm tired, close to tears. My gravestones still haven't arrived, and I'm starting to feel like they're never going to arrive because they're not at the wrong neighbor. They're just not. They're just in limbo. So I'm in a mood as well. And I'm gonna fix that by writing the love letter today, or editing mostly, and writing a little bits and pieces. What about you? Let's welcome some people. Hello, good morning, Full Truth. How are you doing? 40. I'm so sorry you weren't. Tousje was first, if anyone was. Hi, Garfield. How are you today? Blue! Last day before last exam. I don't even know why I'm taking it. I don't know anything. You do, Blue. You do. I swear, your brain is such an interesting place. So let's just study today, all right? I'm going to be writing. What are you going to study specifically today? What is your plan? When it comes to writing, for me, it's first draft, second draft, final draft, edit. um, I have to pick some pictures to add. Um, and in case that doesn't work, I am going to look into Substack a little bit more. I am halfway through their, what is it called? Publisher agreement? Yes, I'm actually reading it. No, that's a lie. I went third through because it's a lot. Basically, they're allowed to use your stuff. Um, they're gonna look into your financial stuff. They're gonna sell everything. But Patreon does that as well. So do I have a choice? No. If I want to continue with a Patreon and or Substack, they're gonna sell everything. It's pretty messed up, actually. Hi, Rez. Oh, that's a cute emote. How are you doing? I might go for a sax practice later. Okay, you do you, boo. Supporting Winston. No, don't support Winston, please. He's made me cry today already. Like, actually. We had a really short walk, which was really disappointing to me. I think I need to get him a coat. I think he's too cold outside. He is an inside kitty. No matter how much he wants to be an outside kitty, he is an inside kitty. He wouldn't like it to be outside full time, no matter how much he yells. Because it was really really cold this morning. Water cold. Like it was like 10 degrees, but it was misty, so it kind of gets into your clothing, right? If you know what water cold means, good. If you don't know, I don't know how to explain. Water cold is so different from a dry cold, I guess. And he wasn't having it. So normally we stay out at least an hour, but today after half an hour he was already running home. And when I say running, I mean running because for some reason he thinks that we need to end the walk with a sprint, and I oblige. Damn it, I forgot something else. Hold on. Second time. Also a little bit softer. So I don't know, and ever since he's just been looking for trouble. I have something that I want to hang up on stream for like, for spooky season, but I am afraid that he's gonna attack it. I'm gonna look into that tomorrow, though. I'm not gonna give it away quite yet. Good morning, Monty. Good morning, Riku. How are you doing today? Thank you for the hug. I kind of need it, yeah. Winston is a bully. Winston! Oh no! Actually, what are you doing? No, there's no space. There's really no space. I have researched a wall thingy for him because I think he might enjoy, I don't know, a piece of carpet stuck to the wall. My gosh. Wait, full truth, is that from the meme? I for some reason I see this girl when I read that. I'm not gonna sing it. Please don't make me sing. I haven't spoken enough. Can't you hear my voice? This is basically my wake up voice because I don't really speak in the morning. I mean, I talk to the cats a little bit, but not like fully. I swear to all my books, you will not do this. He's currently right there. You can't see him, but he's right there. Don't do it, please. I beg of you. No, no, no. No, you can't. You're gonna die. I swear. I'm not bullying you. You're bullying me. Oh my gosh. Me too, Garfield. Every single time. And it doesn't matter how many times it gets brought up. Okay, good. Good boy. I know the song, but I'm not gonna, you don't want to hear me sing right now. Maybe in about 6 hours. Unfortunately, I won't be live in 6 hours, so that's a shame. That's such a shame. Today I was thinking a sprint, a power hour, and a sprint. I would like to do 2 sprints, but it really depends on. I need to be available in the afternoons for a little bit. I don't know when that will stop. I can't really talk about it. So I need to keep an eye on the time, but 30 10 and then a full hour and 10. How does that sound? Now you can always do whatever you want. Blue, adjust the sessions as you need them. It's more a guideline, and cheerleader, literally with my little bow today. Thank you so much for the hydrateful truth. I'll make you sing every day, every minute. No. You're doing it by just being here, full truth. That's all I want, really. You keeping each other company, keeping me accountable, maybe pick something up yourself, and that can be anything. If I still had my ukulele, I would probably also use stream, probably a sprint or something to practice ukulele, but I no longer have it. It's been years. I would have to start all over again. And I don't play any other instrument. Surely not my own voice, because it's not. It's no good. It's no good. Just accept it. No, I will not. I will not. I am going to be defiant. Yes. Does anyone have experience with Substack? The thing is, I just don't like Patreon. I don't like Patreon. When it comes to aesthetics, but also they made some changes to the interface where you work as a creator, and I loathe it. I hate it so much. I keep making mistakes. They have hidden like the tag thing. I don't know. There's just it's rubbing me the wrong way lately, and I was thinking about overhauling it anyway. So I think those are my two main objectives. And my fallback will be reading. If I am doing 2 sprints at the end, I'll probably read a little bit of All's Well. I didn't read anything after stream. I just slept. What did I do in the evening? I don't even know. Made dinner? Sort of. I feel like I cheated. Don't even know anymore. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Listen to audiobook. I did read, technically. I listened to an audiobook. I am listening to an House Without Windows. It's fascinating. It's so fascinating. I wish I had read the physical copy though. Hold on. Okay. I can't read still or swim still, recovering, but I go play some sex, at least try. You're supposed to have fun. Mia Maple says that as well. It's not, I mean, as long as you're not a professional, I guess, it should just be fun. Right? Life is difficult enough. Referring to divine people, my new poem, I'm patient until life is bored of me, I'm patient until patience bows to me. Oh, I wish I could do that. I'm so impatient. I want it to be freezing cold. I need it to be. Gonna hang up some lights really soon. I think I'm gonna hang out the lights that I showed outside anyway. Because they're supposed to be outside, and they're the drippy ice-like lights. I think they would be better off outside. I don't know yet what I'm gonna do here. I kind of need a reading light. I'm distracted, sorry. There's people. Can you hear them? The cats as well. It's not just me. Maybe I'm a cat. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just a cat. Hi, Chris. How are you doing? No. Yes, but no. Baby Wilson, Wilson. No, that wouldn't have fit him. I swear to you, I have never actually listened to that song. What is it, Baby Shark? Is it Baby Shark? Never. Why do I know it? Why? Why do you do this to me? I keep away from stupid memes. Why are people traumatized though? Because I don't get it. I mean, I'm not gonna sing it, but also, why are people actually upset about Baby Shark? What is that? Can someone explain? Why would you do that in your music job? If you want to chase some customers away, that would be genius, actually. Just put on. I would probably turn on Christmas music too soon. Which brings me to, actually, oh, I'm gonna fast forward to New Year's Eve or something, because last year I didn't put up a Christmas tree at all. For one, because I just didn't feel like it. I'd lost my first pet Bo, and Winston was still a baby, like baby, and he's annoying now every once in a while, but he's generally really good. To the point that he has also gotten used to, when I'm in a pain episode, well, actually after stream I lie down for a little bit, at least half an hour every day as well, just because of the lights and stuff. But when I'm in a pain episode, I genuinely just need to sleep during the day, because being conscious is just not ideal. I would rather knock myself out. And naturally, when he was a baby, that was really hard. I had to make sure that he was played out and really tired. I would hide candies around the house, and I had mechanical. No, you're. I don't know what you're doing. So I would play with him until he would physically be panting. And then if I was lucky, I would get an hour of sleep in, and I would have to make him tired again. These days he joins me. Sometimes he's even waiting for me. It's kind of adorable. If only he would do that at night. But no, he won't. He refuses. He's defiant as well. Oh, maybe he's got it for me. Oh, I just noticed that Scraticus added Paladin's Grace to the book club. No, I didn't read that one actually. I think it's on my TBR. That's interesting. I really want to read that. I think I've got it from Gary. Gary can read. God of owning toys. Oh! No, no. Do you hear the eating of Gibble of Guild? All right. Hi, Milk. How are you doing? Okay. Oh, I forgot the quote. Let me do that real quick because I'm gonna forget that if I don't do it right now. Um, I'll put no, this one over here. This one gone. This one gone. Oh, I forgot to look into that. I'm very fascinated with the Braille. I would say Braille in Dutch, so it's probably Braille. Um, to learn that, that's kind of genius. I knew there were configurations for computers in case you're blind, but I never actually seen one. Who posted it? Who posted it on Discord? Because I've been thinking about that in the back of my mind ever since. Um, what even is the quote? Do we have a good quote today? Oh, shh. Don't. Over here. Hi, straight up. How are you doing today? Oh, oops. Uh-oh. No, I don't want to. Don't want to say it. Also, just before I started stream, I saw the picture of Nicolas Cage and his pig. What the hell? What is that? Is that real? That's a movie. Please, please tell me it's real. Oh, I need to meet that guy. I swear. I need to. It's after I've seen all his movies, I will somehow. I'm holding on to a few routines and we just gotta stick with it. Yeah, yeah. That's it until it's such an ingrained thing that you can't not really, like getting up at 5 for me, doing yoga. It used to be like that. It's not anymore. I have to skip too much when I'm in pain. Mac is dying. They say, if that gives you any comfort, that it takes about 60 to 100 days. I would aim for to really trust a habit to hold itself a little bit. That's my experience as well. When I was 25, I've been doing yoga for a few years, but I wanted to make it like a need, basically, not even a habit, but a need. So I set myself the goal of doing it 100 days, knowing full well that after 100 days I would stop counting, and then it's supposed to be a habit. But I realized around between 60 and 70, I there was no resistance. There was no even not even considering whether I was going to do yoga or not. I would build my morning around it because I would get actually upset, like really upset. I noticed that I'm a lot more anxious if I don't do yoga at the moment, but it's not that intense anymore, which is kind of a shame because it helps you do the thing, right? It's not, it does, it probably sounds a bit bad that you're basically kind of building an addiction, but a healthy one, right? What? Who? Who? Wait, who? Who's freaking out? 3 months of doing it and it'll get muscle memory. I feel like mentally is sooner. Or maybe that was just me. I don't know. I don't know. Well, I have to say, I was already doing yoga for a few years, so that specific example may not be completely like clear because it was already in my system. So maybe that's why it didn't take that much time. I feel like, oh my god, that was terrifying. Winston just opened the window, but there's also a mirror over there. I thought someone was. There's something hanging in my house that's not supposed to be hanging in my house, and that scared me. Oh no. Ooh. Okay, it was worse than Eleanor. Same for bad habits, by the way, so I'm not going to drink soda or have sweets for 3 months. Wow, keep me up to date. I'm currently drinking a very, very sweetened tea. Um, I, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think I want to give my tea up. But I don't really drink fizzy drinks or eat candy. I don't really snack. If I do, it's leftovers. Um, well, okay, I have to explain then. I consider this soda because it has, well, not as much sugar in as like a Coke or something, but it's basically the same thing, sugar wise. There's not a lot of difference between this and a bottle of iced tea. It's still tea, it's still sugared, right? But if you don't put sugar in your tea, then I wouldn't count it as soda either. Do I dance? I want to learn how to ballroom dance. I am sort of learning, but my body is not helping. My body hasn't been helping. Um, I would love to learn ballroom dancing. I've always wanted to. It looks so pretty, and the quick ones seem like a lot of fun. Has anyone ever? I tried. It's hard. It's not easy. I have a lot of respect for those people who do like Dancing with the Stars. It's a workout. It's a workout. Don't underestimate the training those people have to do because dang, you have plans to make me sing or dance by the end of this year. Good luck. Good luck. I'm curious about how you are going to manage that because I don't dance maybe, but like mockingly, self-deprecatingly. Sing? Nah, I can't do that. I can't do that. AI will mess up everything if I do that. My entire reputation will be gone. I'll be cancelled. Please don't cancel me. I don't want to be cancelled. It's no fun. Manual. What do you mean I'm a defaulted dancer? I wouldn't say that. Uh, I may not be full white, but I do have white blood mostly, and I don't want to call anyone out, but I have seen some white girls dance. Oh no, and yeah, so don't no. I think it will be funny, but not for me. Anyone, yes, anyone can dance. You just gotta learn to listen to the music. Musicality is everything. I have known if you don't have people who really truly do not know how to dance. They were all white. If you want Wilson to calm down, you gotta dance and sing. That doesn't calm him down. How do I know this? I do dance and I do sing. It's a great way to self-regulate. Dancing is especially, but singing to me is a good one because I tend to stop breathing when I get upset, which is really not helpful. It's a trauma response from when I was a kid because I would stop breathing in order to be able to listen to the domestic violence in case I needed to jump in. I swear, if you do this, I don't know what I'll do. I really don't. Can you stop? Oh gosh, we're going into the sprint. All right, are you ready? I am going to work on a love letter. Maybe do some research into Substack and or You need to go. You need to go. Winston, you don't understand. You don't understand. I know. It's fun, but you don't know what death is. I sure do. So can you please? I am begging you. I know you're very cute. I know you have the cutest face. That's the problem. I don't know his face. His face is worse than Toulouse because I know Toulouse, right? She's Toulouse, but if it wasn't for that face, oh, he does rule. Full truth, I swear. The first day I got him, he would not be separated. He would not be confined to a safe zone, which normally every cat wants when moved to a different location, especially when a baby. This one, nuh-uh. He wouldn't have it. He has been king of the house since day one, literally. All right, let's get to it. Let me know what you're up to. I'm gonna mute myself. You can turn on your own music or not, whatever you want. Keep each other company in chat if you are so inclined. I am going to try and not lose my mind and cry again. I'll see you in 30. Good luck. last minute. All right, that was the first print. Vincent is really going at it. Come on, dude. Come on. Last day of the week that I'm like stuck in this corner. We're taking a 10-minute break and then we're going into a power hour. The point of the power hour is to try and practice flow. In other words, to try and get into the zone. These days, it's really hard to focus on one task for an extended period of time, which is kind of the point of the power hour, to try and get better at it. Remember that starting is the hardest part. Usually, once you've got your momentum, there's a law for this, I think. You will find that it's harder to stop than it is to continue. Winston? It goes for Winston's mood as well. Once he's got going. Oh no! Once he's going insane, he will not stop. Winston, I'll play with him in the power hour. How are we doing? Hello, everyone. Thank you for the follow, Daredevil. I have never read a Sanderson book yet. I am going to, no matter what, because he finished the Wheel of Time series. Like I mentioned in chat just now, I have trouble saying goodbye to characters and just storylines, and basically, I have a feeling that I know where it's going with Wheel of Time. I'm very, very scared for my favorite characters, and I speak from experience that usually the ones that I love the most will end up being, worst off at the very least. So I'm terrified to continue Wheel of Time. I really should. Oh gosh, I should also charge Mac before he dies. Because I'm almost there. Well, not really. I think I'm on book 9 or 10, but to me that is nearly done. To me, that basically feels like I'm at the end. Oh no! See, I did feel something. There's something hanging here. I think I can reach a scissors. Look into it in a little bit. Hello, can we please charge? But I know that the series was finished by Sanderson, Wheel of Time, because hold on, Jordan, what's his name? Yeah, Jordan. He kind of didn't make it until the end, so I will probably end up reading Sanderson's work at some point. I think I am not willing to read Mistborn because it's the most famous one of Sanderson's. So I might actually just give the Stormlight archive a go, because that is already on my TBR. I thought maybe it was in the book club jar, but it's not. I put it there myself. Can I see when? I think I'm going to risk a coffee. The amount of go energy I have right now is not enough. Oh, I feel you. I'm going to get some more coffee in a bit as well. I don't have a lot. I haven't been outside. I didn't do groceries, so I was stupid. I was stupid, and now I don't have more coffee. I can't make another pot. I usually have one more pot, but no. Poor Pele. Why are you bringing straight up? Listen, why are you bringing up Pele? Oh, the maidens for sure, because Pele can be forgiven. The Michaelides can't. That's why Pele had a 5-star rating, because it was just pure my emotional response to the book. Even though I'm pretty sure that 80% of the people that read his autobiography will be upset, because most of the people are not interested in a play-by-play of the games they might already have seen. But when it comes to Michaelides, he's forgiven but not forgotten. Don't mistake that. No. But when it comes to Alex Michaelides, I hope that's how you pronounce his name, and the Maidens, he has a background in psychology. Um, and as a writer, touching such serious subjects, even if you don't have a background in psychology, I feel like you can just do your research. Do your research. Do your research. If you take longer to finish a book, then take longer to finish a book. I know there's probably pressure on people like this, but I also know that he's a failed screenwriter. Hi, Winston. Can you not could cause chaos? No, don't go there again. No, no, I don't agree. I don't agree. We're not doing it. Don't kill the plant either. He's slowly killing this plant as well. Stop it. Why? 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 Stop it. Oh no. There is nothing there. Stop. Okay, okay. So, and Pele isn't a writer. Pele was a footballer, you know. So he can be forgiven for the mistakes that he made. All the blame is on the editors. You can't put blame on editors when the whole story is just misogynistic. And if the conclusion of the book is victim blaming to a point where I almost lost my mind. I can't forgive him for that. So I think it's going to be 3 stars because how do I explain this? I think the Maidens has a 3.62 on Goodreads. So the reasoning behind it is I kind of consciously want to take it down a little bit. I know that sounds very mean. But I feel like it's just, there's too much wrong. There's too much wrong with this book. So I'm afraid it's going to be 3 stars. If you're new here, I give everything 5 stars. I am a writer myself. I don't have published books. I used to be a freelance writer. I did publish some things, but not under my own name. So I know a little bit about the writing process. And I also know that completing a book, having it published, even in the world of self-publishing, if you want to do it good, if you want to do a good job, it just takes a lot of time and effort. Especially if you want to world build like the good writers do, if you do your research that a good psychological thriller person would write, you know. Shit, where was I going with my 5 stars? So I give everything a 5 star unless there's like a moral reason. And in this case, it's extreme misogyny and victim blaming at the end. So I can't give that 5 stars. Otherwise, like with Ballet, I hated it. I hated every second of his play-by-play of his career. But that is a personal response to the book. It had nothing to do with the book itself. It was not my genre. I wasn't interested. It was a book club pick, so I read that regardless of whether I want to or not, because I want to be able to talk about the book club picks. And I'm furiously curious. So usually I will find something to be entertained by. Yeah, he's getting upset, but I really don't care. So it really takes a lot for me to actually get upset. Of course, I'll get bored and the things can get predictable. It can be a little bit simple for my pleasure, I guess. But it's rarely as infuriating as The Maidens was. Just because it just got worse. It just got worse and worse. But yes, Pele is forgiven. Alex Michaelides is currently not in a good spot. I might read one more book. I might try one more book by his. But he's on thin ice with that one. Stormlight is where I started with his universe of works, so it's a fine place to start in my experience. But if you're looking for a lighter intro to the Elantris novel, it is self-contained, but it has some follow-up short stories, several sequels planned. Oh, short stories are like my enemy. The bigger the book, the more pages, the easier it is for me. If I'm going to read a few Claire Keegan books, well 2, which are pretty much essays. I feel like, to me at least, and I couldn't buy those because I just don't know. I feel like it's almost not worth it. I know it's worth it. I know. Yes, I'm gonna put it down. Are you gonna stop? Was that enough of a timeout? Walks away suddenly. Uh, so don't worry about. Look at this. Don't worry about length of the story because I prefer a book to be thick. I want it to be subject to be hung upon the murder wall. Yeah, Miss Bourne is probably his most well known. It's only because it's more accessible than Storyline. Really? Okay, so challenge accepted. I won't start with Miss Bourne. I think I did try it, and I wasn't really amused. Finally, someone says it. I'm like reading the first Witcher books now, and they're all short stories, and I'm like, yeah, no, it's hard. It's hard. Short stories. I feel like that you have to practice that, and I never did. I started classic literature, which is notoriously dense and difficult to read. So short stories is just it's difficult. I want them thick, and I want them juicy. Good, Storm, and hi. All right, we're going to the power hour. I'm going to mute myself. You can turn on your own music, or maybe just to sit in the silence. Can be nice every once in a while. Open a window. Maybe there's birds chirping. That is divine, especially this time of year. You might hear some geese flying over. I have seen a few of them already. But that's not what today is about. Today is about writing, so I will get to it. Good luck. I'll see you in an hour. Last minute. How did it go? Welcome back. I don't know what this week is, but it's getting on my nerves. I'm so sorry if you can feel that. I'm trying so hard to keep staying control of everything, but it's not. It's the universe is trying me. I swear. Hold on. Give me like 2 seconds. We're taking a 10-minute break, and then we're doing one more sprint. Because I need to go. I keep forgetting. I need to go. I can't do more. I'm so sorry. Um, so yeah, full truth. I am not making a lot of progress now. Luckily, I had done a lot already. Um, so I kind of moved to reading the the creator agreement on Substack. It's almost the same as Patreon, I would say. And I'm getting bored. The page is very white, and it's starting to get on my nerves as well. I'm kind of done. I'm kind of done with this week. I wish I could just stay in bed for the entire day. But the problem is if I feel like that, I'm usually gonna be insanely busy. Okay, good job, Toos. Well done. Here, go get it. Get it. Get it. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I would love to have a work from bed day, but we'll see. I need to get this energy out so I can do a little bit of reading in the last sprint because I've decided to get some momentum with my book. Um, sometimes I end stream or I pick up a book in the last bit of stream, which is usually a sprint, but sometimes a power hour. I pick up the thing I want to keep doing after I've closed down stream and taken a little break from the lights and stuff. It kind of the same idea as a stream itself, starting with a sprint and going into power hours, warming up and getting momentum going. So if I want to continue reading, I end stream with reading. I just posted my notes on the maidens in Discord. Oh, and I forgot to post them on Patreon. That's really silly because I've been there the entire time. I guess that's what I was forgetting. I'll do that in a little bit in the last sprint, and then I'll pick up the second book club book. Oh my gosh, I had no clue about the ribbon, but this makes so much sense that it's interesting that Winston didn't notice it. I would have guessed that if one of them realized that I am wearing a ribbon in my hair, it would have been Winston. But no, it's Luz. I swear, she just pretends to be dissociated into a different timeline. She is probably just way too smart. She's like 5 steps ahead, not even 2. She's so cute. Because she's a bit chunky. No, she's perfect. She's perfect, but if she plays, she's the cutest. I should try to get it on film. But that's not something I usually think about. But I didn't realize. But yeah, this makes a lot of sense. I thought she had just learned from Winston to start bothering me as well, because she has been getting moods a little bit. She is learning. And I do feel like they're teaming up sometimes, that when I'm busy and one of them can get me to, move to a place where they can sit on and against me, they'll just start bothering me one-on-one. And then when one of them gets bored of it, they just change shifts or something. I swear. I don't have any proof except that, my experience. I'm sure of it. And Tooth has been playing along. Good job. Oh my god. And he can jump so high. So high. So I go on walks with Winston because even though he is a bit of a little bit of a bully sometimes inside, and he wants to go outside really badly. He couldn't. He's too much focused on little critters and stuff. And once he sees something flying, he will just jump after it, and he will get himself killed. But because it's dark when we go out in the morning, I take walks with him in the morning. There's still bats out. He almost got one a few days ago. Yeah, no, I have seen Cujo. Can we not? Can we not do that, Winston? It scared the crap out of me. I did not expect him to actually jump that high. He can easily jump as high as I am, and I am not that tall. This is true. But still, Nerdforge has inspired me so much. I love Nerdforge. You didn't know it Nerdforge yet? I am so jealous if that's the case because there's so much backlog. I've been following Nerdforge since before they got the place where they are now at now. Like really from the beginning basically, and I love both of them so much. They're so cute. They're like life goals, not even couple goals, just life goals. They're motivated. They're curious. They make use of their creativity, and they're so inspiring. So I yeah, just great fantasy related stuff, so much of the yeah, so little I know. Keep watching Nerdforge because I feel like you learn a lot from her as well, or them. I say her because Martina is a little bit the face of the channel, a little bit, right? Even though Hansi, I wouldn't want to have Nerdforge without the two of them. They complete each other, but they're very inspiring. I agree. Even if you don't want to make the thing that they're making, like you're saying, I feel like straight up, it's just inspiring. I don't know. Get disruption. Wait. Does anyone know the code to the shed? That's a good one. That's a good one. Bob Ross has a. Are you done? I'm scared. Has how do you call that? Like a chance predictor? How big a shot we have at seeing a shed? Does anyone know? Make things. Yeah, make things. Cherry's average height, Winston jumping in one cherry, or 8.5. Winston is still scary. He's terrifying. The thing is, I was warned about this. Of all the things, I knew that he was a jumper because he's been a jumper ever since he could crawl. That was the one warning I was given by his foster parents, that he's a jumper. And I have a few places that he isn't allowed to reach, a few cabinets, simply because if he falls off, he could impale himself on other things. And I just don't have room to move it. So I had to put a lot of crap on top of these cabinets just to prevent him from climbing up. And he will still do it. He will still try. He's absolutely mad. The most orange cat that has ever oranged. Right? Are you dizzy now? I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out if Winston's theme song is Miley Cyrus's Wrecking Ball or Danger High Voltage by both. Why not? Why not a remix? Hey, wait, actually, gnarly. You going to be on a phone call? On the phone all day trying to get through a dentist. I already left a message, but I'm going to keep calling anyway. Good. Don't give up. Be annoying. I rang out and it actually rang, but they let the call fall off. What the hell? Is there a different one? Standard practice, since the practice of standards was abandoned. Oh my god, wisdom. You actually speak so much wisdom. Yes. And this is international. Don't worry, it's not just you. It's all of us. And all is lost. No. No, it's not, because we're here. Oh no, did I wreck it? I don't know. I'm insecure now because I feel like just messed it up. Thing is, he doesn't know when to stop. I have to play with Winston until he is like, what do you call it? Out of breath, completely. Silly. Go to call him all day. I'll be like the character from Shawshank Redemption writing a letter to the library every day, except I'll be calling every 50 minutes or so. Good, Darlie. I'm proud of you. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it for me at least. Be annoying, but within reason. And you're right. Why are they not picking up? That's silly. That's silly. I kind of want to stop now. Can you stop? I'm so tired. Yes, Darlie. Could you? I would. I fully believe that you would be able to, and I trust your instincts. You know instant just as well as I do at this point. I would imagine. He's so stupid. Okay. I'm gonna get him unstuck. Oh, are you okay? He got himself stuck under the table. Stop it. Okay, we're gonna do one more sprint and then I have to go. I'm so sorry. So let's make use of it. I'm going to try to. You see, I can't even speak anymore. I'm so all over the place with my brain. I'm going to do my very best to focus on a bit of reading so I can, no! So I can continue. I'm gonna mute myself so you don't hear this chaos. Oh, I don't know whether I want to laugh or cry, to be completely honest. Can we please? I want to read. Oh no. This is all day. This is just a glimpse. Understand that when the camera goes off, my life still continues, alright? Okay. Let's get to it. Good luck. I'll see you in half an hour. Last minute. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Okay. I did get some reading done, and as usual, I'm done with focus. And what do you know? Both cats are sleeping just this is they do it all the time. They do all the time. I have lost all cognitive function. It's a good thing this is the last day of the week that I stream because I am not. I am not okay. Why is there sun as well? I am really upset about that. It was so cozy. It was misty, and now it's just sun. I ain't going out. I I'm not kidding. I think I would rather not have coffee than go out in the sun. I can't do it anymore. It's too much. Hi, Chungus. How are you doing? What? Why? Arms up? Wait. Oh, the lying down desk. You don't. You just lie down, and your elbows are just next to you, and you type away. Um, use the split keyboard so he can lie down, and then with his arms at his sides. That's freaking genius. That's genius. It's sad. I didn't really look into it, but it seems like the original concept was marketed towards lazy people. Big mistake. Very big mistake. Because chronically ill people, they get confronted with being called lazy more than enough. They don't need a product to be sold as lazy, which would improve their lives. So that was a mistake. I feel like they should have marketed it towards people who have chronic illness or are lazy, but not put the focus on being lazy. It's such a missed opportunity because if I found an article from 2017 about, I mean, I didn't read it because I wanted to read this. I copied the link. No, I didn't. Oh, I'll have to look at it. Where'd it go? Does anyone know what a neckbend is? Because that is something that I came across just now. I have no clue. What is that? Uh, can I find the article? Oh, hold on. The practice is certainly not for lazy people. I immediately thought of disabled or people with... Yeah, exactly, Jungas. Hi, Emily. How are you doing today? It's a pen that hangs around your neck. You would think. But then when you go to... I mean, I got an eBay link. I'm back to the... This is actually kind of interesting. Hold on. A standing desk that isn't, you know, 4,000. Oh no, that was the wrong list. $4,000. I don't have that. I'll put it on a list. So yeah, but yeah, this person is sick, but she doesn't quite know what it is, except she had an accident and then the recovery went bad. It's something about the surgery, and now she is in chronic pain. And she uses it, like she uses a Korean lying down desk. But I think the original product just kind of failed because the link to the startup company back in 2017 doesn't exist anymore. It doesn't work anymore. DuckDuckGo images. Yes, same. I have to get used to. I mean, duck it sounds so stupid. Duck it. Duck it. Hi, Frank. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for the follow and reminding me that I'm completely forgetting that people came in. Welcome. How are you doing today? And also, I'm so sorry that I forgot. Hello, Vet and G and Hawkins and Frank. I hope you're having a good day. Faces wouldn't work though. Brain goes when I let down. I am kind of interested. I'm kind of, I have one that I use to make a standing desk, one of those wooden ones that you can also use on bed, but it doesn't incline enough. Incline, not incline. So I end up having to sit up with it. So it's not as useful. And what I'm looking into is really it looks very interesting. But maybe I have to think about that a little bit longer, because I do tend to push myself already. So I'll think about it. But I think it's a great idea. But if you go to Amazon as well, it's still marketed as lazy. That's so silly. That's so stupid. Why would you do that? Speaking of posture, yours is amazing, even without leaning on the fridge. Oh, I sit on a stool on purpose. I have never had an ergonomic chair or a gamer chair. I guess one of the I don't want to say standard or basic, because that sounds so demeaning. I don't mean it like that. But the kind of chair that most people have when they do something like this, or when they make content of any kind, I guess. You know what I mean? I feel like those are actually really bad for your posture, because I don't know, just the most people that I know who have one of those are either just slumped when they stand on themselves, or they still sit like this, even though they have the chair that is supposed to be ergonomically perfect. Sitting on a kind of a little bench, a tiny little bench stool, forces me to sit up. But don't forget, I do yoga. So I've been practicing mountain pose for over a decade. That helps. But if you have a bad posture, try to get rid of your stool or your desk, chair, stool. That sounds wrong. I feel like I almost made a boo-boo. If you want to work on your posture and you don't want to stand too much, which can be exhausting, especially if you're not used to it, being sedentary for a lot of the time, you could go in between with a little bit of a bench chair, I guess. I did a Dutch. Yeah, I did, really. I have to focus so hard. I am really very tired. And I'm gonna do my best to get some rest tomorrow. I need it. If I start to speak in Dutch, it's bad, because I usually speak English no matter what. But there's a little fly in front of my face. That is the reason that I'm not proud of my posture particularly. It's just habit. My standing desk costs $375. I still think that's too much. you know how many books I can buy with that money, straight up. No, and the thing is, I help in a store that has secondhand stuff, right? So I see what people throw away, and if you're patient, you can get anything for a reasonable price, not because it's popular or there's a brand on it, or just a reasonable price. So if I see prices like that, I just struggle. I want to buy books. I would rather just not. I'll stand over here and make it work. I'm not gonna spend $400 on it. That's so many bucks. No. Mousing seems like a problem on an incline. Oh yeah, makes sense. That makes sense. So you have designers often use these. You have a mouse that has like a ball, and you don't move it, you just move the ball. So you only have to use your fingertips, basically. You could look into one of those if you're actually interested in a lying down desk. You're studying physics? Really? Frank, tell me more. I'm fascinated, and I have a few more minutes. You're actually? Wait, what did you say? For me, blah, blah, blah. I want a height adjustable standing desk instead. Yeah, I'm seeing one that's pretty cheap. I mean, it's probably really, really cheap on Amazon. I don't know who the original seller is. Maybe they're an external seller. So you could look into going straight to the seller instead of going through Amazon. But I haven't actually, because I was trying to read, and I don't want to end up in too many research voids. I made that mistake last month, and I didn't waste the time. I enjoy informing myself on things that I will probably never use, like neckbands. um, so I don't know. I don't know. I can't give specifics. Like duck it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You like it, really? I don't know. I'm trying to make sure that I read everything. I'm probably missing your messages. I'm so sorry. I'm trying. You've got a what, Garfield? Acu- Acupuncture mat with pillow. I lay on and sometimes before bed, also back and get better and nice. Really? I have Wheezy Waiter did that with his wife for a while. If you don't know Wheezy Waiter on YouTube, give him a go. He's funny. He's funny, and uh, just like a weird uncle. He feels like the weird uncle that you never had, but you desperately needed. Uh, and I enjoy having him in the background as well. And he challenges himself. He will try things like that, like an acupuncture math or math or math. No, not math. Oh my god, that's a nightmare. Um, and trying to live without caffeine or sugar. Uh, and he has a very dry commentary. I like him. Oh, they're not, Millie? They're just marketed as such? I assumed that they were actually ergonomic. That's horrible. Don't trust marketing. Please don't trust marketing. Marketing is just to make you buy it. There is no truth in it at all. And if there is, it's it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I know a little bit too much about it. So disaster sport, the marketing decisions to market a product towards lazy people because who wants to acknowledge that they're lazy? Yeah, when they are working, I get the whole Bill Gates, I'll find a lazy person to solve her problems or shtick, but to use that in marketing is just stupid. I fully agree, Chungus. Yes, with all of it. Like, yes, find a lazy person to do a job that needs like, a body because they will find all the shortcuts. But don't do that. That's so silly. They suck. Oh my god! I figured because everyone has them that they must be good. They suck. Wow, I'm shook. It was a bit. You only use office chairs. You were just a bit missive on when we're getting a really good office chair like Herman Miller. What? When the Rona started, the pandemic completely wiped the second-hand market out. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. How do you like it, Emily? I love it. It's a lot. I usually need like recovery days when I've been to a secondhand store because I want to see everything. I want to see everything. I want to. This is gonna be pulled out of context, but touch stuff, sit on couches. I don't know. I like just pottering around in secondhand stores. That's why I help out at one. Yeah. You what? A couch at a grill, but I'm afraid it won't fit through the door. If they do deliveries, I promise you, they will get it inside. I've learned a lot. Ergonomic chairs do exist, maybe even gaming chairs. I don't know, but anybody can just put ergonomic in the product description. Yeah, yeah. I guess so. I guess it's the same as like biological and stuff. Hello, Afnax. Do you ever drink green tea? I am not good at drinking green tea. I no, but I have heard that I was just preparing it wrong because there's really no drink that should be made with actual boiled water or close to boiling water. Apparently, the temperature needs to be like way down. Didn't know, so I might have to give it another go, but I haven't yet. Do you like your green tea? It's an attack on the senses, yeah, because there's so much and none of it you recognize. Everything is just separate, and it's why I love secondhand stores, but it's also why after even just the two or three stores that not the one that I help out at because I know that store, even though every single day you go in there, there's just different stuff. I don't know how they do it, but go to a different store, it's really overwhelming for me, and I have to be careful about it. Organic or biologisch. Did I do it again? Did I do it again? I think it's time to go. I think I think it's time to go. Christine is great. I just use the tea bags and boil water. You do? I've heard that you should wait until it's like 90 degrees or lower still, even. I don't know. I might try it. I think I even have some still. Does it expire? Probably. I don't care. Any gaming chair that looks like something taken out of a car should be avoided. The vast majority of all car seats are not designed for spending hours and hours in them. Are you sure? Really? If you really want to see from a vehicle, get a trucker seat. Yeah. Well, no. This is true because I've been in trucks before, and those chairs are damn comfortable. Yeah, and they're truly made for it. But that's also because of the air pressure, what is it called? Thingies that make you go up and down so you don't feel the bumps in the road and stuff. It's really nice. I said biological? Oh no. No, I meant organic. Thank you. Thank you for correcting me. When I make tea with the kettle, I went for this water to stop bubbling before pouring it in. Yeah, I do that too these days. I'll pour before it starts to boil entirely. But for years, I've been burning my coffee, and I have to say, my coffee it tastes a lot better now. I don't let it boil because you just burn it. It makes sense. It makes sense, but. I as a naive consumer trust that the product that I am sold works as I want it to. But no, that's not how the world works. It doesn't. You've been a commercial driver since 2013. Ooh, that's a long time. Not everyone can do that. I have a lot to say about horrible and uncomfortable car seats and chairs. Boiling water or coffee, bitter. Yeah, you just burn it to death. And every coffee tastes the same if you burn the beans or the ground beans. If you I mean, it depends. I have a French press, so I have control over it. But if you have a machine, it should work. But I feel like you can taste it when the machine is not calibrated correctly. I do have to say I have a little bit of Nescafe training. I worked for Nescafe for a very short time. Did not enjoy myself, so I quit. But I did get like a paid training for 2 days, 2 full days, training on coffee. Dear Lord, did not know it could be that complicated. Yeah, same Chuggers. I wouldn't want it any different way because you just have complete control over the strength and how much you make. It takes a little longer than your basic espresso. Is it espresso or an espresso? No, it is an espresso. There's no... I need to go. I need to go. I'm tired. I'm going to fall apart. I'm going to take a little break, continue reading the book club. In case you don't know, we have a book club. Take a look over on Discord to see what we're reading right now. What month are we living in? September, right? Yes. It's these 2 books. I have posted the play-by-play notes I made on the first book that I read for this month, which is The Maidens by Alex Michaelides. I don't recommend you pick it up as well. If you do, be aware that there's a lot of misogyny in there, and the end is going to probably, if you're aware of what's happening, namely victim blaming, you're going to be pissed off. So it's an experience, and you can see what that experience was like for me on Discord right now. I did forget to post it on Patreon, but that's really just a copy-paste. So I'll do that later today. I'm going to take a break now. I'll lie down, curse the sun a little bit more, and I'll be back on Sunday. Is it okay? On Sunday, we just hang out. It's just chatting. We're in the middle of the month, so it's not necessarily book club talk either. We're just going to talk about what is going on in the world, what happened in my week, in your week, and we'll just see where it goes. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. I didn't drink enough water, so please take a sip with me. And don't forget to keep drinking water. It's very important. Almost as important as being kind to yourself. So please do that as well. yeah, look at the schedule to see what it means when I say I'll be back on Sunday. I start later in the day, so please make sure to check. And I hope to see you very soon. Bye bye.